Hey guys, I am back for another September budget update and also a hurricane update if you watched my last video. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca. I am documenting my journey from debt to financial independence. If you like these sort of videos, feel free to like and share and subscribe. Follow along on my journey because this is going to be a long one. First of all, hurricane update. I live in the mountains of North Carolina, and they were calling for some major flooding, and there is some major flooding going on for people who live near bodies of water, lakes and rivers, streams. They're all flooding up here, but thankfully for me and my husband here, we don't live in, well, we have a pond on our property, but it's nowhere near the house, so we haven't experienced any flooding here. Basically, all we got was a decent amount of rain and some wind, but luckily no downed trees at our house or anything. We never lost power. Basically, we just had a rainy weekend and it was kind of nice, to be honest. Actually, yesterday I was sitting out on the front patio of our house, and there was a really pretty rainbow that showed up right across our yard, so I'll insert a picture of it here. Pretty nice, huh? So yeah, that's all I got for the hurricane update. Thankfully it wasn't any worse than it was for us. So moving on to the budget. This September has not been that great. If you watched my last video, you know that I was a little bit tempted to run down to the liquor store and use some rebates I had seen in Ibotta to get me some more whiskey that I like, but I was very proud of myself. I actually did not do that. However, when I left for work that night, I checked the mail before I left, and there was some Bath and Body Works coupons in the mail. I know, ladies, you probably know what I'm talking about. They send you coupons every once in a while. It's always a group of 3 of them, and always one of them is for a free item. So I saw the free item and I was like, oh, I'll go get me a little free thing from Bath and Body Works. Shouldn't have even walked in because I knew I was tempted to spend money. But I walked in to get my free item, and oh look, they're having a candle sale. So I had my free item and I had my 20% off coupon that came with it, and they also had a coupon for a $2.95 hand soap. So yes, I did spend a little bit of money. Why do these candles have to smell so good? I sort of rationalized it because I was like, well, if we do lose power, because of the storm this weekend, at least we'll have some good smelling candles. Well, so yeah, I got my free item. I bought 2 candles and I got my hand soap, but I still managed to spend less than $25 there. So that's not too bad, I guess, for Bath and Body Works. It can be a lot worse, but still, that was $25 I should have, put towards my debt. My goal for the month of September was to put $1,200 towards the debt that I'm currently working on, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it or not. Probably not. You'll just have to stay tuned on my budget update video at the end of the month to see whether or not I made it, but I don't think that I'm going to make it. So just spending that I've done this month, that's sort of outside the norm for my usual budget spending. Some of these things I had accounted for. I knew they were coming up, and some things I had forgot about. But just so far this month, outside of my usual budget spending, I've spent $705. And I'll break it down into what was unavoidable and spending that was avoidable. So the unavoidable spending that I had was I had to renew my registry for ultrasound. That's a yearly expense, and if by chance there's another ultrasound person watching, then you know what I'm talking about with the ARDMS dues going up every year. I was budgeting for $75 because that's what it was last year, but nope, they've gone up another $10, so had to pay $85 for that. And then also I just refilled my vitamin containers. Also, if you're new here, I've had a big weight loss surgery that I have to supplement heavily for on a daily basis. So I spend a lot of money in vitamins, and it was time to do another order. And even though I knew it was getting close to time to order some vitamins, it's hard to tell exactly how much they're going to be because it's different every time what vitamins I need to replenish. Anyway, so I bought a bunch of vitamins on Amazon today. That was $125-ish, and I forgot too that we were getting pretty low on dog food, so I knew I was going to have to make another order through Chewy. I really like Chewy, and with 2 dogs, one of them being a growing Irish Wolfhound puppy, I decided to just order 6 bags of their dog food, 6 30-pound bags. So yeah, that ended up being over $200 that I spent on Chewy just on dog food, but we should be good for a while on the dog food. So that was kind of unavoidable spending, and that made up $530.16 of that $705 was just unavoidable stuff that comes up. Thankfully, I can cash flow it. I'm not going into debt for any of these purchases. And the avoidable spending that I've done so far this month was the Bath and Body Works purchase. And then I did actually go to the ABC store, the liquor store, earlier in the month. I didn't go after my last video, but I had already gone earlier in the month to I bought a rebates that I had. But, you know, I got 2 bottles of the whiskey, and one of them really was for the vacation coming up. So, you know, one's for that, and then one is for me to drink at home. But still, that one that I bought for me to drink at home technically is not a need, I suppose. And then also the stuff that I got to decorate my fishing carts, not strictly necessary, but still, since I got a new fishing cart, I kind of wanted to make it my own. So I spent, I think, like $40 at Walmart getting stuff to decorate it with. So in total, that all came to $174.84 that I've spent on things that weren't really strictly necessary this month. So that would have been $180 put to better use going to my debt, but oh well, it's gone now. Thankfully, yeah, the vacation looks like it's actually going to get to happen. The pier that we fish on at Myrtle Beach did not get any damage, so that's good. But the reservation that we made for the campground that we stay at, we're still kind of waiting to hear whether or not the unit that we reserved got any damage. They're checking all of the units, so we're waiting to hear. But I think as long as it didn't get any major damage, then we should be good to go on our vacation. So that's nice. I'm glad that we'll be able to get away for the weekend. Okay, and I've got to go into work tonight, and I will find out how much my second paycheck for this month is going to be. The good thing about this second paycheck is that it has some overtime on it, and also the 2.5% raise that I got will kick in on this paycheck. So it should be a good paycheck. I just am not sure if it's going to be enough for me to meet that $1,200 goal towards my state employees loan debt that I'm working on right now, but we'll see. I think the next video that I post will be my September budget wrap up video, so stay tuned for that and see how it goes. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this channel and help it grow. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll catch you in the next one.